Welcome back to another episode of Dumb Stuff with Matt. Some of you that are into the golf cart stuff, like myself, have a little bit of a problem here. This thing is always in the way when we're not using it. So, I think today's the day we're going to find a suitable parking spot for the golf cart that isn't in my shop here. Takes up a little space. I did the right thing. Ordered some stuff off of Temu. So, first thing we got to do is clear a spot for that said stuff from Temu. This is going to be a long day, folks. Long day. Let me show you where we're thinking here. So I'm pretty sure I want to put it on the other side of the hot tub. But that would mean I got to move the fence. I'm not really sure if I want to do that today. It's about 85 degrees and sticky already. But let me get some coffee in me. We've already been to Menards for supplies. It's just a matter of sitting down and knocking it out. So I'm gonna go get some coffee, get a little liquid mud motivation, and we are gonna get started. Well, that took way more time than I wanted it to, but it did clean up nice. I think we're going to call it here for the day. I think I've been about 5.5 hours out here, moving the fence line, cleaning up the concrete pad. Let's call it here. We'll bring it back in tomorrow. Well, as is normal on this channel, guys, life got in the way a little bit, but we're back at it. Beautiful Wednesday evening. Here is our Temu garage shed. Supposed to be 8x8, which is way bigger than the golf cart. So I'll actually have some room to get rid of some of the clutter in here, hopefully. But first, we got to put it together. Now, it does look to be mostly made of a tarp and some poles. That's fine. But we got to figure out how we're going to anchor it to the concrete. So we'll battle that when we get there. I think our first plan of attack is going to be to get all these pieces out, kind of arrange them in a way that makes sense instead of all being shoved in a box. So let me get that done. So, change of plans. I think we're actually going to assemble this thing in the garage and then carry it out and around to the backyard and onto the patio. That gives me the benefit of working in here in the shade with a fan and no direct sunlight. That's a plus. So, I'm going to put you guys on fast loop. We're going to see if we can't throw this thing together. Well, we've got it together. Those directions are not good at all. So up next, we're going to drag all these pieces around to the back patio and start making this thing look like a shed. As it sits right now, I'm not really sure my golf cart's going to fit in there. But time will tell, so let's get it back there. And just like that, no more golf cart in the garage. Pretty good for I don't know how much I paid for it, but it was off of Temu and it was cheap. Well, sorry guys, I was going back through editing this video and realized I didn't show you anything about install. I used concrete anchors on all the legs, went even through the side tarps, hoping to secure it better. Golf cart does indeed fit in here, obviously. But I think we're going to have to change some things up. It's a little too short for really much more than the golf cart to fit in here. And if you have the rear seat on your golf cart, keep in mind it's about 8 inches longer than 8 feet. I did not know that, but I do now. So, not too bad. There is a back door for it. I just don't want to put it on yet because I don't know what my plan is. But that is that. we will get the golf cart put back in. There is a better view of the golf cart pulled in. And there's definitely room on each side. We could hide some things in here. But what worries me is the gap from there to there. I plan to lift this thing 6 inches. And if I do that, we ain't gonna fit in here, I don't believe. So we're gonna modify some things. We're gonna switch some things up. Maybe raise the whole thing up about a foot. We'll see what comes of it. But yeah, not bad for, I looked it up, it was like 79 bucks. Now we have a cleaned out shop. Oh, so much better. Well, not cleaned out, but the majority of the big stuff is out of the way. What you'll find if you watch this channel is I tend to let things stack up until they're a mess, and then I slowly reorganize, move things around until the garage gets back to where it's supposed to be, and that's usually about September. As we go into the cold months, whenever I'm pretty much stuck in here all the time, this place will be a whole lot more organized. So the next video will actually be a garage update. Gonna put in a full-size fridge instead of the mini fridge there. I gotta move a bunch of stuff over from that corner out of the way. Get rid of this table. Gonna update my desk. Probably gonna eliminate all this racking because it just seems to accumulate garbage. And then we're gonna clean out this whole corner. I have all the lumber and material to build a compressor shed, so that's gonna go that direction. These furry little things are gonna go to a new spot in the yard instead of being in my garage, where honestly, they're not that bad to have around. They just have a bit of a smell to them. They are pretty friendly. Well, maybe not tonight. They're a little overheated. It's still about 80 degrees out here. What are you doing? Yeah, they really don't have any care at all, do you? But I think that's going to wrap it up tonight, guys. I'm going to start on this wall tomorrow night. I need to just get it cleared out and start fresh. Stuff's been sitting over here in the corner for months and months and months. So I'm going to end it here. Finishing the video edit literally right now. Watching a little bit of Mortski. Good YouTuber. We will see you guys on the next ones. Deuces!